Hello and welcome back to Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition for the second scenario of the Pachacuti campaign, the Field of Blood.
When the old man had begun his story, the hut had been flooded by sunlight. The golden disk had long since sunk below the horizon, and the light of the embers dancing around in the darkness only faintly illuminated his wrinkled face. He refilled his clay mug, and then continued the story. Viracocha believed that his reign was sacred and that he was protected by divine providence. However, the gods had turned away from him towards a new favorite, a wild young warlord named Anccu Hualloc. He hailed from the Chanca tribes and had recruited more than 40,000 warriors, with whom he marched on Cuzco. The inhabitants were sure that their beloved ruler would remain strong and drive out the invaders. Sadly, Viracocha had grown old, and fear had infected his heart. Together with Urku, his favorite son, he fled, abandoning his people to their fate. Not all of Viracocha's sons were as cowardly as their father. Cusi Yupanqui refused to follow his aged father, and instead took command of the defense. Full of confidence, he announced that he would defeat the Chanca army. However, the few soldiers remaining in the city could not be impressed by bold words, as Cusi Yupanqui had no military experience to justify his claim. Luckily, Bicagirao and Apomaita had also remained in Cuzco.
Okay, so to complete the scenario, we need to wait for the Temple of the Sun to be rebuilt, and then defend it from essentially a giant invasion, and it's really quite tough. In addition, I'm going to be trying to get an achievement, which you get for not building any walls. I can't remember the name of it, but we are going to try and get through the whole thing without building any walls, which is going to make it a lot harder, but we'll see how it goes. Here are the hints if you would like to pause the video and give them a read, likewise the scout reports. Otherwise, let's just jump into it.
Have almost reached Cuzco. Stop them at all costs.
So this is one of those classic Age of Empires 2 campaign fights that you can't actually win. I'm not sure if there's any real advantage to trying to do as much damage as possible, but we'll see what we can do. And essentially, we are going to take control of the town of Cuzco, or the city of Cuzco.
Chanca are too strong. We cannot stop them. The battle is lost. Soon, Chanca will reach Cuzco. We must abandon the city and escape to the mountains.
And yeah, it's going to be seriously tough, but we'll see what we can do.
Sick is my heart to see my father turning his back on his own people, but I refuse to give in. Cuzco shall never fall to the Chanca.
Right, so we're going to send these guys down to here to put up an initial castle right next to the Orange Town Center, because they tend to get attacked pretty early on and pretty heavy, I think. In my experience anyway. I have done a couple of test runs with this. And we're going to move a few villages over here as well to potentially put up another castle. You guys are going to go gather fish. We're going to go chop that, and let's get Wheelbarrow to gather all these guys up, and we're going to send them over to the Orange base to defend the castle. And I think before sending, or before constructing my second castle, I need to see what the AI is actually doing, because there's a little bit of a luck element involved here. Sometimes they attack you, and sometimes they attack the your allies instead. And you can't always tell which way they're going to do it, so...
The Cana and the Canchi will supply us with resources so long as we protect them from the Chanca.
It's kind of tough to know where to put the second castle. That's the main issue. Actually, you guys can go and gather up some stone, I believe, because it's going to be very important that we put up a lot of castles here. You guys need to start ignoring those units. Okay, this is a decent defense force. I'm planning to keep these guys tucked behind the castle unless they show up with rams, which is when we will start deploying them a bit more seriously. But a big part of the strategy here is going to be to build mangonels, pretty much. Because they are pretty good. If you watched the previous scenario I did as part of this series, you will know that the mangonel plus castle combination is very good at fending off rams along with most other types of units. There, you guys can gather that up. And we do have a few units here. So this guy is the guy we have to keep alive, and I don't want to be worrying about him, so I'm just going to put him in the castle. Move the others down here to defend these two villages, because if they die, we lose. And I think you can go gather up some stone too. And I think we are unfortunately going to need to sell some wood to afford our next castle. Which, honestly, it depends where they... Yeah, it depends where they go, and you don't really know. I think... I really want to just start putting this down just in case they do come for a big attack here. Screw it. We got some guys on stone, so hopefully if we do get attacked somewhere else we can take action about that pretty quickly. So you can go gather up some wood. You guys are all done. Put up a few farms. And we spent all our resources, so it's pretty much out of our hands now. We'll see how it goes. Here we go. Okay, looks like they're attacking pretty heavily over here, which is mostly okay. So actually the villagers shouldn't be here, they should now be gathering up some stone. Scorpions are slightly awkward to deal with. So yeah, it looks like they are going to attack our allies rather than us, which is probably ideal because this is where we've set up our castles. And in fact, let's get our first siege workshop ready. So I think these guys should be able to hold off everything here. Castle focus down the Scorpion. And the rest of our units can deal with the rams, I think, just fine. You guys put up stone mine, and how's this looking? Pretty bad actually. Right, everyone pull back. Bend. Bend, you shoot down that. Crap. Right, eagles need to get around. Crap, they're coming from the other side. That's really annoying because that's obviously doing lots of damage to the castle. We might have to go repair it. I've at least made it round to them now. Right, you guys put up ideally a university, but we can't afford one right now, so let's just start gathering up some gold. You guys get some stone. How's this looking? Okay, we've held them off for now. What's going on over here? It's not looking so good over here. Not looking good at all over here, in fact. Okay, we've got one villager still alive, so that's good. Have we got that university? Are we building one? I don't think we did we? Okay. Can potentially afford one now. Once we get a tiny bit more wood. As without murder holes, this could be kind of annoying, but fortunately our allies are probably going to help us quite a lot on that front. We need a little bit more in terms of tributes from our allies, I think. How's this looking? Okay, they're attacking from the other side. I think Orange has got that mostly handled, but we'll go help out. Okay, how's this looking? Okay, let's get our first mangonel. We put up the university. And we've got enough for another castle now, so let's actually go ahead and do that. We're going to drop a castle right here, which is gonna protect these two villages pretty nicely. As I think this place does have a tendency to get attacked by the purple player as well. So defending this is gonna be a big priority for sure. And I'm gonna need more than just the one villager, I think. You two, join up. I'd ideally be able to mine some of this stone, but right now that's not really the priority. We've got quite a lot of other things to be worrying about. As get the longswordsman upgrade, we're gonna need that. Couple of slingers. Where are all our units? Still over here. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully the orange player can reconstruct a few barracks, because they do kind of help. Gotta be careful here. They'll be vulnerable. These are of course mostly here to deal with rams, so I don't really want them to be getting too involved here. It's a bit of a waste of resources. Got our first longswordsman though, that's good. Right, let's get fletching. And I would really like murder holes. You go repair. Murder holes need food. It's a really poor farm placement there, but never mind. Right, come on, gather up some more villages. Not enough food income actually, at all. How's this looking now? Okay, looks like we've lost most of our melee units, which is really bad. We need them to defend. And in fact we're getting attacked here too. Kind of unfortunate. I'm going to bring these guys over, because if they get injured, that's actually fine. I might have to make just the one cameo just to take down a few more rams a little bit faster. You guys are going to repair. Get a couple of these. Another mangonel. And we can almost afford another castle, which I think we're going to need pretty soon. So they are attacking here as well now, and I see. We have lost the bulk of our stone income, unfortunately. You guys are going to go get a bit more of that stuff. A couple of longswordsmen here. Everyone on defensive stance, and I should have a villager here, I think. There we go. Right, let's have a siege workshop. So, wow, they're really attacking over here now. Okay, if I can draw them into my castle, that's going to be completely fine, but I'm not exactly sure how to do that. Let me go attack those. The hell did this guy get here? Okay, they're attacking here too. I think for that one we should be okay with just like one or two longswordsmen up here, as I think the purple player is about to come and attack us. And what I might have to do is speed this along a bit, just buy a little bit more stone. Repair our second castle. So yeah, they are getting ready to attack. That's all fine over here. Okay, haven't got too much to deal with the rams here. Actually put up another siege workshop, get a few mangonels here too. Okay, here they come. With many rams. We are going to need to focus down. You guys pull back. Wow, they're really going for this. Okay. That's actually quite annoying. Wasn't expecting to be attacked here. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Alright, I think we're good to start gathering this up again. Gold mining tech. As wow, okay, this is looking pretty bad. Really bad, in fact. Can't let this thing go down. No, that's really dreadful. Alright, you guys are gonna have to pull back. Still can't afford motor holes, seriously. Okay, the loss of a castle is really not good. That's gonna cause us lots of problems, actually. Need some villagers here too. Okay, that's looking okay at least. That's good. We're struggling a little bit for stone. And food. Okay, just in time. Great. Let's actually get murder holes now, because I think that's going to be quite helpful. And you guys just need to stay put. Do what you can. So the town centre there is a little bit damaged, which is quite concerning. Can go to Imperial Age if we can just get ourselves a really good supply of food going. There, looks like they're mostly stopped attacking over here. Right, got a few villages here that we can use. Guess we'll just get another barracks, I think. As, okay, this is pretty terrible. Need that thing to not go down. As no, I think it's a goner. Crap. Okay, I don't think they can rebuild that, so that's really bad. Gonna lose us many resources, which they would have tributed to us. But, oh wow, they can rebuild it. Okay, that's excellent news. Okay, great. I would actually like another castle here. Make up for our previous troubles. You guys need to be pretty careful. One villager is not going to get this done. How's this looking? Right, we've got our mangonels here to deal with this. is actually going to make it up. We're actually under attack here too. Okay. This actually looks pretty bad. Have to really focus these down. Crap, lost a villager. Okay. Let me take that down. Can we get another villager up here? Right, you guys are actually all going to come and repair this. Cannot afford to lose this. You guys go gather that stuff up, and I think there's a little bit more gold over here that we can get. Let's go for that. Okay, it's survived for now. We're gonna need the backup to arrive. This is looking okay. And it's the barracks that's on fire, so not too worried about that. It's relatively healthy. As I think one more siege workshop just to distract them, and okay. They've made an attempt. Where are those villagers? They're going the worst possible way. Okay, well hopefully they won't get caught out. You guys need to... what do we need? Mostly we need gold. In fact, I might actually start potentially doing some trading. Yep, okay. Somehow a ram made it all the way over there. Can we get in? Nope. Too damaged. Okay, round the back. How's it looking? 600 health, so it shouldn't go straight down. You guys just come round. Okay, can we maybe buy a bit more stone, possibly? Not too sure about that one. I think there's a little bit of gold up here too. We have a look. It's really a tough one, this one. Need that castle going up. Can we get it up? It's not looking too great. Okay, that's really not great. That castle's gonna. Both castles are gunners. Nope. Okay, fine. Right, pull back. You take that out. This is looking okay, I think. Nope. Okay, might have to abandon this player. Okay, we definitely need more gold. Why don't you guys go work on that? Likewise, you guys. Have a go. Market. A couple more of these if we can. So yeah, that is not good. Okay, gotta keep these guys alive at least. Okay, this is looking fairly healthy. That's one good sign at least. But they might start flowing in this direction, which is going to be pretty tough to deal with. As yeah, lots of rams coming in to finish off this player. Don't think we can do much about that. Want to try and get to the Imperial Agent, I think. Should have got Masonry, I think. Might not have made all the difference, but would have been something at least. You guys pull them all in towards here. Castle's still in full health. Over here. It's pretty much all over for the green player, annoyingly. It's very sad. Previous attempts I have managed to keep that guy alive, so that's concerning for sure. Okay, I think we need to step up the trade production. As yeah, green player's gone. Okay, question is, where are all these gonna go now? That's the main thing. Oh my god, where did all this come from?
Apomaita is injured. Bear him away from the fighting so we can bandage his wounds. Kakario has been wounded in combat. Bring him to safety so he can recover.
Okay, more of the same. Can't repair out of resources. Okay, time to start buying some more stone. So unfortunately this stone here might have to just go neglected. I will risk a few villagers. Maybe not. Okay, onager upgrade is 500 gold. Maybe a few trebuchets would be good. Okay, let's get hoardings and...
The Temple of the Sun has been rebuilt. Now, we must defend it until the Chanca withdraw.
Okay. This bit gets really tough because they're going to start showing up with trebuchets and all kinds of other things, and I think we're going to need like at least 2 more castles, if not more. Arrow slits, not going to help. Siege engineers, maybe not either. Chemistry. Tell you what, I will go for onager, and let's actually attempt to put up some more castles. Okay, lure them in, that's fine. Okay, over here, still alive for now. But yeah, they're starting to upgrade, as you can see. They've now got onagers instead of mangonels. You guys pull back. Okay. I want those builders to survive. Annoyingly, the wall around the wonder there seems to have kind of disappeared. And that's not great. Right, you guys are gonna have to gather up in here. Treb is just to defend against the purple players' Trebs when they do show up. If we can get a third castle, I would feel a lot better about this. The resource situation's not looking too great. Okay, let's actually go and gather up some more wood. Probably way too late for Bosol, but screw it. We got 148 years left. Hang on, as this looks like it's about to go down. Not enough gold. I don't know about this. It's not looking great. 141 years left to go. I think even if we sold all our resources at this point, it wouldn't be enough. You guys come back. There we go, there's a Treb there. Right, this is what we're here for. This is what we have the Trebs for, is what I mean. Just to make things a little bit harder for the purple player. You come out, start repairing. Okay, good. Took it down. I think there's another one, possibly. Just a surviving projectile. Okay, 115 years left to go. What are they coming with? Oh wow, they've actually caused themselves some bother there. There's one Treb, lots of bulked up rams, and oh my god, this castle's still alive. I'm really impressed by that. Didn't think that would be the case. Okay, in that case, let's get ourselves one more onager and attempt to repair it however we can. Because I think they're going to try and break through that before they do anything else, as it looks like they've screwed themselves pretty badly here. That's definitely not meant to happen. Just to be clear, we are ready for that. Like, we've got onagers, and the onagers will absolutely deal with those just fine. You can see how quickly, I assume those were a couple of rams. You can see how quickly those went down. Should I go wake them up just to ease my conscience, perhaps? I am gonna do it. Okay, orange player's about to get knocked out, as this guy's still struggling to get through. Okay, well, I'm only going to go so far to help him out. If indeed he is just going to keep turning around again and again. 2 trebuchets there. Red player at least is attempting to help out to take us down, but we're going to have no problems with that at all. Maybe just walk a little bit closer to this to not get completely destroyed there. Wow. In fact, a town center is now going up right in front of the purple player, and the purple player is just not doing anything about it, so some serious glitching going on here. I don't really want to restart the scenario over this, like, honestly, maybe this will wake them up. I mean, I'm literally just getting kills for free. I think, obviously, the trigger is screwed here, and they're all on no attack stance, I guess, until they get within a certain radius, perhaps. Yeah, they're just totally letting us get away with this. Perhaps it's this that's blocking them off. I'm guessing that doesn't normally happen, but yeah, we've only got 49 years left. And if it's just going to be the red player attacking us, that's no problem at all. We can completely deal with him. Yeah, I don't think there's any helping these, but seriously, that's not going to be that tough to deal with. Maybe 2 trebuchets could be slightly problematic, but we do have our own trebuchets to scare them off. The orange player has resigned. We're still hanging on. Can delete this now. Yeah, that's clearly not right. Oh wow, they're actually attacking us with a trap here. Okay, so something's made it through. But it's pretty undefended, so that's going to be completely fine. They're starting to push. A couple of rams here, that's fine, we got onagers for that. Honestly, they would have a hard time cracking this even with the purple player. I know I keep saying that, but I just want to be clear that I knew all that stuff was coming. And this is still pretty much the best way you can set yourself up. They've upgraded to Siege Ram at least. But yeah, they waste their time attacking all this stuff, which makes it fairly easy to time the Wonder down. And only 6 years left to go, we've clearly done it now. I think those 2 heroes that got injured never came back. Well, there we go. We got the pitched battle achievement for not building walls. I'm a little bit disappointed with the glitch there at the end, but honestly, I don't really fancy wasting an hour of my life to replay it. Just, I hope you can believe that that would have worked with or without the glitch. But yeah, let's continue.
I was captivated by the words of the old man. When he had finished, I exclaimed, "So that is why this area is called Yawarpampa, the Field of Blood." His eyes sparkled. Yes, the ground on which my hut stands today was watered by the blood of the Chanca. Cusi Yupanqui, with the help of his generals, had accomplished the impossible. Cuzco had been saved from an overwhelmingly superior force. The name of Cusi Yupanqui soon fell into oblivion, but only because the people that he had saved from the Chanca invasion began to call their savior Pachacuti Inca Yupanqui, he who overturned space and time. Now, there were also those who wished immediately to rid themselves of the victorious hero. His own family, driven by jealousy, began to conspire against him.
And there we go, thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, you can check the playlist link in the description. If I have uploaded any further parts of this series, you can watch them from that playlist link. If not, then do consider subscribing. You can catch any next episodes as they go up. But otherwise, thanks guys, I will see you next time.